YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Time to talk about the things I've used up in October empties. I've got a few. I've also been having a clear out, but let's deal with the empties first of all. This is a shampoo by, I think, an American brand. I'm not sure actually, it doesn't really say where it's made. I've never heard of them. Oh, here it does, yeah, made in Italy, but the brand seems to be called Dixon, so for some reason I think it's American. And it's described as the Keratin Diamond Shampoo Anti-Frizz with keratin and marine algae extracts, which I bought in TJ Maxx. For $4.99. I think they claimed it was a lot dearer than that. It was jolly big bottles worth. I can't say I was particularly impressed with it, although it did get my hair nice and clean, and it smells rather delicious, which may be why I bought it in the first place. I've talked about shampoos in the past, and I don't have very strong preferences about shampoos as long as they get my hair clean. I don't really notice that much difference between different brands. I do kind of like Aveda and Frederic Furkai, which are both ridiculously expensive. Here's a Frederic Furkai conditioner that I've used up called Glossing. I have to say, I had kind of shampoos stockpiled from when I'd been to America and bought them, because they're invariably expensive shampoos, a lot cheaper there than here in Europe, certainly in the UK. And I've actually, not having been to the States at all this year, which is unusual for me, kind of got through the stockpile now. So I am going to actually have to buy some shampoo soon. Amazing. I also used up, I've just got the packet here, a Malin and Goetz, I'm never sure how to pronounce that, rum bar soap. I love this soap. And the really annoying thing is, although there are various websites and some shops that I've found that sell Malin and Goetz, I'm going to call them, I have never seen the actual bar soap anywhere, just the liquid soap, which is not the same, although it's very nice. How did you get this? You may well ask. These were complimentary soaps from the Morgan's Hotel group, where I stay occasionally, and stockpile their soaps. I love this soap because it's very mild, but it is the most delicious smell. Rum bar. It doesn't really smell of rum to me. It just smells clean and sweet and fresh. There's kind of sweetness and astringency, all in one smell. And the other thing is, it has a really strong fragrance for what's a small bar of soap. So when I open a new one and put it in the soap dish, the whole bathroom smells of it, and I kind of get this whiff when I go in and do my makeup that I really like. So come on, Malin and Goetz. If you don't make this for punters to buy, you ought to, because I simply wouldn't buy any other soap if I was able to get this anywhere. It's that good. I also use it to wash my makeup brushes because it's nice and soft and rinses out beautifully. So there we go. Another product that I've used, well, there's some in the bottle, so I haven't used it up, but it's really difficult to get out with the pump, and because it's relatively cheap, I've been lazy about getting it out. It's Body Shop, cheap as chips, pink grapefruit body puree. Again, if you've watched me in the past, you'll know that this is one of the few cheap products I really like, product ranges I really like. I love the smell of Body Shop's pink grapefruit range. I actually prefer the body butter to this puree, which is a bit kind of jelly-like, so it feels a bit sticky on the skin. It's quite nice in the summer because it's really cooling, but I struggle to use it up, as you can see, but I have finished it now. Nice range. Their bath products are really good if you can find a fragrance you like at Body Shop. And another summer fragrance used up, Estee Lauder White Linen. This was actually an older formulation. I got it on eBay because I think they've changed the white linen fragrance. I know they've got various potencies of it. They've got kind of pure and light and all the rest of it. But the basic white linen, I feel, has changed a bit. And I like the old kind of 90s and noughties version. And it's an absolute summer fragrance for me, and a kind of professional, office appropriate fragrance. It's just clean and fresh, not overpowering, but feminine and nice. Really like it. So I didn't quite finish it in the summer, but I finished it up this last month, and I'm sure I will repurchase in the future, but certainly not in the winter. And then I think most of the other products here are kind of clear out products. I just wanted to talk about this. This is the Dior Show Colour and Contour that I bought earlier this year. It was part of the spring. I think I really bought it kind of tail end of winter, February or something like that, I'm going to say. And I was very positive about this. It's a eyeshadow stick at one end and a pencil at the other. And I know some people, well, I think of one, Sarah, from Colour Me Loud, who said it really irritated her eyes and she didn't like it. I didn't have that. But I found, I mean, you're seeing some colour there, but I'm really having to press down in a way I wouldn't like to on my eye. That basically, although, you know, I haven't got anywhere near using it up, it's kind of dried and gone bad. And it even slightly smells unbelievable in something purchased this spring. And the liner bit, you really have to press down to get colour. I mean, that's not looking too bad, but I promise you, it was not like that when I bought it, and it's not the way I want to use it. Interestingly, I've got another one in a kind of lilac combination that hasn't done that, so I'm throwing that one and making myself use up the lilac one as quickly as possible. Another product that was a bit hit and miss was the Bobbi Brown concealer duo, which I can remember buying this in Sephora in New York a couple of years ago, so they may not even make it in this format now. Warm ivory creamy concealer, and then a pale yellow pressed powder. And what happened was the pressed powder, which I really liked for touching up under the eyes, it's kind of shattered, and the creamy concealer's gone nasty and gritty. So that's having to go out unused. And then several lip products, most of them not very interesting. I'm not very good with these kind of lip balms that go all sticky. Here's a Lancome Juicy Tube, but I don't wear them a lot, perhaps a bit in the summer, and they get all gunky and horrid. Here's a Barry M. I don't know what possessed me to go for bubblegum pink. It's so not my colour. And it's got a strange kind of sweety smell as well, so that's going. Product I do still like are the Kiehl's lip balms, number one. They do them in various flavours now, but I think the original is probably the best. And they are nice, and they're useful in the winter, but this one is actually nearly used up, and it was starting to smell a bit unpleasant, so that's going. I don't know why I buy cheap drugstore lipsticks, because I just don't use them. A couple of these Rimmel, Maybelline, difficult to tell really. Anyway, look at this pearly pink 70s look. I don't know if I was going to a party and thought that was a retro party good idea, but they're going. And an old dried up Agnes B lip pencil also going. So I do occasionally have a periodic clean out of the makeup drawers, and loath as I am to part with anything if it's not going to a good cause or a friend who'll use it, sometimes you just have to throw away. So those are the empties for October, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.